picturesque afternoon for football in the Northeast, and EA Sports comes to you from MetLife Stadium just across the Hudson River from New York City. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Chicago Bears and the New York Giants. Jones wants to throw to start things out here. Throw left side, taken in by Galladay.
I think the ball might have come out a count or two too late, because by the time he was able to secure it, not much of a chance to turn it upfield.
Jones fakes the give to Barkley. Open target here, Darius Slayton.
They're going to increase.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Throwing, Jones. Dancing to his... And the ball is out. Jones got hit and lost it. And I think the Bears have recovered. They have. Following the fumble recovery, Fields. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. On 3rd down, Herbert. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the... Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. Now Fields. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line.
Right here, the difference between letting him score a touchdown versus holding him to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on 3rd down. Santos' kick is up and through, and it's 3-0. The Bears. Throwing to start the drive. Jones. Pass is caught by Wan'Dale Robinson. So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley. And they'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he's got the first down before being taken down.
3rd down.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Back to throw. Jones. And that is incomplete.
Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
And this is good from 57 yards out. 5 in the secondary now for the Giants here on 3rd. They'll go again with Herbert. And he's taken down at the 43. To throw again on 2nd down. Fields. And he slides and covers up at the end.
You can do it with your actual play calls, or sometimes something a little more improvised, as we just saw there.
A handoff for Herbert. And he's going to have a first down. 3-3, a tight one after 1 on EA Sports. The Bears with the football. We get set to begin quarter number 2 as they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up. Fields throw there, complete to Mooney. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 17-yard line.
Move and scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
They run the option here on 1st and 10. And here he'll get it down to the 7.
Mainly because people are worried about their quarterbacks getting hit. But when you call it at the right time and you use it properly, you see the type of gains you can get. A nice chunk of yardage there by the quarterback.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Aaron Robinson. And the Giants are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. Officially, it's a 1-yard.
Done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
And the field looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another. When you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
Jones' throw brought in by Bellinger.
And force him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
On 3rd down, Barkley. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Back to throw. Jones. This is caught by Robinson. And he'll be marked out at about the 26-yard line. The Giants on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Operating from the gun. Jones. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And unable to connect. Incomplete.
As they gave up a few yards, and they came through on that play to deny that pass and force the 4th down.
Gano's kick is good. And they will take the lead here in this battle of field goals. It's 6-3 to the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight.
Fields hit and the ball is loose. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And this is taken into the end zone. A fumble recovery on a Giants touchdown. Huge play by the defense, not only to force the fumble, obviously, but to return it for a touchdown.
And I know it's no fun for anyone who plays offense, but isn't it fun to see how a defense rallies when there's a fumble return and everyone tries to find someone to block and bring it all the way home?
I always like their celebrations because they don't get there that often.
No, they're not choreographed very well usually.
Extra point try, good ball.
All that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Here's Fields. He'll buy some time right. Oh, nice move. And some room to run now. And he steps out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35. At number 31. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Fields now to throw. And that'll be caught by St. Brown. And he'll be taken down. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. A shotgun snap. Fields. Man open. It's St. Brown. He's got it. So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on 2nd and goal? Throwing again is Fields. Eluding the pressure. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Justin Fields. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Bears get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
I think everyone in the league talks about finishing, don't they? Doesn't matter whether it's a quarter, a half, a game, a series, whatever. But they're finishing the first half in fine style, putting that one in the end zone.
They did, and they didn't leave much time.
Get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Flush to his right. Throw left side complete. That's James. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. This was the old NFL record distance for decades, a 63-yard attempt. And this is off target to the left. Didn't get there anyway. It's no good. Run back here as the 3rd quarter will commence with a touchback. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Now Herbert to start the drive. That's to about the 28. Second down coming up.
Win up front, right? Your offensive guys have got to beat the defenders. They lost all leverage on that play.
Throwing on third down, Fields. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to him. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. Throwing to start the drive. Jones. He'll get this one to Galladay.
Defense and widen this margin, too.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Back to throw. Jones. Open man is Galladay, complete. And
People missing the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Jones. It's Barkley once again bringing in the catch. And he'll be marked.
Adjustment has been made to take it away.
Just get in the pocket.
Up the middle with Barkley. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it.
6 points.
And that is caught. He's got it for a giant touchdown. Daniel Bellinger, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Now Fields. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Cole Kmet. And this offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And good work there in open space.
But not going to be enough to get the job done. Wasn't the expression 3 yards in a cloud of dust?
Now they're going to need 6 on 3rd down to keep the drive going. There's the Washington Husky. It's Dante Pettis. And
how to patrol the airspace. They can get involved in the run game as well.
Back to throw. Fields. That is caught at the 7.
Throw. And nice work after the throw. And they're set up now with a 1st and goal.
On 1st down, Herbert. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. Khalil Herbert. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Bears are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter.
I know the play ends up in the end zone with one person carrying the ball, but how about that big mass of humanity that guided him to that spot?
Yeah, they got there, but I love the dive. Always a fan of the dive. Final play of this 3rd quarter. So both teams trade touchdowns, and the 3rd as we're through 3 quarters of play. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Throwing, Jones. Throw left side, taken in by Galladay.
They run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Meanwhile, Jones' throw on target to James.
And that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
Now Jones. This one goes out wide for Barkley. Fields and the Bears now with a 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And brought down, but not before they're able to get it.
Passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Herbert once more. Shifts by him, and he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
That's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
Now a 1st down throw, Fields. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes.
And of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage.
Discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Jones. He dumps it off to Barkley. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. The pitch goes to Barkley. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22.
Try and take off.
To throw again on 2nd down. Fields. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he
Ends up sliding down with a solid gain.
A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on 3rd down. On 3rd down, Herbert. And he has the first down yardage. Here's Fields. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. So now following the sack, Fields and the Bears looking at 3rd down and long. He's back to throw. Gets this one left side to Pettis. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. They spot it on the midfield stripe, so it is a 60-yard attempt here. And that is no good. Wide to the right.
And when that chance comes, you have to perform in order to help your team get over the top.
Could have tied it. Instead, they remain down 3. A give to Barkley out of the gun. They find some open field here. Now they nearly sprung in that. Again, it's Barkley. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line.
For the kids, your gloves, your towels, get to share it with the home team.
So a victory here for the men in blue, the New York Giants. And they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.